Yo, what's up, everybody? This one gonna be a long one, so I ask if y'all please just hear me out and indulge me. Let me get this out because this is very very important because this conversation needs to be had. Over the past year, we've had some high profile cases make the media. The CEO from United Healthcare, then before I get to the one with McDonald's, some of y'all who don't know, in LA or somewhere in California, last week or week before last, an assistant manager of a 7-Eleven basically killed one of the employees. They got in a fight. I don't know why. People tried to break it up, but they could not get the assistant manager off of her. And then she ended up getting her to the ground and got on top of this young lady and got to the point where she couldn't breathe and she became brain dead. We've seen all the different social media videos, the different fast food places, the manager and the workers go at it. Not all employees are bad workers. I don't know about this lady at McDonald's, the young lady who stabbed the manager. I don't know if she was a horrible employee or not. A lot of you can say, oh, she's a horrible person because of what she did. Now, I'm not condoning her actions of ending that lady, but she made a video on TikTok or Instagram, one of them, days before that stabbing occurred. And I watched the video. I watched her demeanor. I listened to what she was saying. And she was talking about how, obviously she needs her money. She was frustrated because she kept getting sent home. But aside from that, she said this manager would bully her, talk to people any kind of way, gossip, tell people's business, this and that. And my thing is this. Okay, this woman has 6 kids. Obviously they're hurting because watching them crying out, it got to me. But some of y'all get these titles and y'all just treat people any kind of way just because you're the manager or you're the supervisor. Now, obviously, you're the authority figure at wherever it is you're working. I get that. I understand that. But before you have that title, you're a person too. Before somebody's your employee, they're a person too. So whether you're older or some of y'all are somebody's supervisor and you're younger than the people you supervise or manage, treat people how you want to be treated, because you never know what people are dealing with outside of the job. I can imagine this young lady who did what she did, she said she got stuff she trying to do. She obviously got bills to pay or got to help somebody with bills, whatever. I don't know. But I get where she was coming from by the things she was saying. I was bullied as a kid. I never stabbed anybody, never shot anybody. I whooped some people's asses. But everybody deals with things in different ways. It's easy for us to sit back and say what somebody should have did, what somebody should have said. I wasn't there, you weren't there. But what I will say is that it was mentioned that none of the coworkers tried to stop it from happening. None of them tried to help. The person who stopped her was a person, I guess, who ordered their food in the drive-thru. So if none of the other employees tried to stop it, that's usually an indicator that they're in an environment with a manager that they really can't stand. Not saying that they wanted to kill her, right? But if you're a solid manager or you're a solid person, people are going to try to step in and help. That's just what it is. And again, I'm not saying this woman deserves to die over this situation, because it's horrible all around the board. It's even worse for the family of the victim. But that young lady's video, Miss Muhammad, her video, that was a wake-up call. That was a warning. And this was before it happened. So, a lot of you ignore warnings and you think shit is sweet. We all have a part we can play in trying to de-escalate and prevent things from happening. Managers, again, just because you have a title doesn't mean you can talk to people and treat people any kind of way. Many people quick to saying she was a horrible employee, but a lot of y'all don't want to realize that there are managers who treat people bad, especially in fast food. So with that being said, a lot of people need to step out of their minds for a minute, Some people need to just straight up humble themselves, because this is the thing. Some of you who watching this right now, you one of them shitty managers that we talking about. You let that title and that check go to your head, but then not all managers get paid well either. So, I mean, this is the thing. At the end of the day, I demand respect because I give it. That's just what it is. I'm going to treat you well until you mistreat me. If you don't mistreat me, I have no reason to mistreat you. What's lacking in this world is empathy, common sense, and respect. That woman should still be here right now. But managers shouldn't be mistreating people and talking and gossiping and spreading people's business either. Because you never know what the fuck people are going through unless they tell you or even show you. I don't expect everybody to agree with everything I'm saying, but let's be real. This is a fact, what I'm speaking. These are facts. These are people's experiences. Now, how you feel about these experiences are your business. That's your business. But it doesn't change the fact that people need to stop just mistreating people and treating people bad, and even need to stop killing people. Nobody likes being disrespected. Nobody likes being talked down to. Nobody likes being bullied. You got kids who go to school and end their lives because of a bully. So those of you who sit back and you just want to rely heavily on what you feel instead of what's actually real, in a sense, you're a part of the problem, because facts don't give a damn about your feelings, and mine either. But some facts they're facts. You mistreat people, everybody ain't playing with you. Everybody is not playing, because that day you done talked to that person crazy, called them out of their name, not saying that lady McDonald's did that, you might be the cherry on top of the sundae. What do I mean? You might be that final ingredient to make them blow. And you might get shit that they've been holding on to from years ago. That don't even have nothing to do with you. Stop treating people bad. If they're a bad employee, let them know what they need to work on, calmly and peacefully and respectfully. If they don't follow suit with that, then deal with it accordingly. But don't just talk down to somebody or mistreat somebody just because you're the manager. Kindness, respect, love, and loyalty goes a long way in this world, but many of y'all forget that. Again, this is tragedy all around the board, no matter how you want to look at it. But unfortunately, this isn't going to be the last time something like this happens. Until more people wake up, rise up, and treat people like humans instead of an employee, unfortunately, many other families are going to lose a mother or a father, and other people are going to go to prison. The circle of life.